you can tune into by the touch of your mobile. So do enjoy the entertainment with us. We now cross over to, of course, Michelle Shipanga and the likes Shipange and the likes of Setson that will be in standby in terms of commentary.
Welcome to this much anticipated fixture here. This is Comoros taking on that will be Malawi. The seeking Comoros, of course, are seeking a first win at this championship. And exciting to see here. Some of the players just warming up earlier and suddenly looking ready. Comoros seeking first win at the COSAFA u17 Girls Championship. They've never won before. And they are returning for a fifth time here. In 2021, they did not partake in that one because of the COVID-19 pandemic, of course, the travel restrictions. So they were unable to take part in that one. Comoros are a side that will be looking to sort of really change the script here as opposed to Malawi's side that played yesterday. They faced that was Namibia, the host nation. In a way, with that win 3-0 it ended in that fixture here at the Hage Stadium. So they will be hoping to keep that momentum going, to keep that winning going. This is their second game in the group stage. They already faced Namibia, so 6 points for them today. If they win, will be enough to take them to the next stage. Comoros, on the other hand, were getting their first game for this tournament. And they already conceded 40 goals in the first 3 games in 2019. They had 20 goals in 2020 in 3 games, and they conceded 18 in 2 games in 2022, 15 in 3 games in 2024, and then they finished in the group stage last year. So you can really see that improvement over the years since they've been competing. The number of goals they've been conceding has been declining, which means there is a sense of improvement there. Malawi, on the other hand, last time around, just like Comoros, failed to make it past the group stage in last year's tournament that was held in Johannesburg in South Africa. So hopefully they can also change the script. But as it stands right now, they are certainly shifting that script, Malawi. Yesterday, proving just why they are some of the best players. Really have not many changes to the lineup. In this one, we'll be bringing you that tactical lineup in a moment. But also a reminder, you can make your way to the Hage Stadium if you find yourself in the capital. Free entrance here. It's just you can, of course, come and spend time on this lovely Sunday afternoon. Zambia kicking things off yesterday against Mozambique. They won 4-0, the defending champions. Namibia then took on Malawi, ended in a 3-0 win for Malawi. And then Lesotho earlier on taking Botswana. That one going in favor of, that was Lesotho, last year's runners-up, getting 1-0 out of that game earlier today. Molete scoring that goal. Now we have Malawi taking on Comoros in this one. Malawi, furthest they've ever went, finished third. They got a bronze medal in 2022, the same year they hosted the tournament. So hopefully still hoping to go as far as that. So just a reminder as well of the structure of the tournament. 9 teams taking part in this year's edition. Of course, the 3 teams that will be leading the respective groups grow automatically to the semi-finals, those 3 teams, and then they will be joined by the best second team from the entire group stage. So the teams here obviously will be aiming to make sure that they are certified a qualification. The only way you can do that is if you win all your games. So if you are vying for that best second team position, for example, it's not always the safe way to play it, but you are the lucky one if you end up, of course, qualifying. That will be as a best second team. But still, a few more days to go here at the Hage Stadium. This tournament going all the way until the 17th. I'm just seeing there on your screen the log as it stands. That is Group A. Malawi getting that win yesterday, so they already have 3 points in the bag. They've got 3 goals in the bag. Comoros, they are playing their first game today. They will be taking on Malawi just in a moment. And then Namibia having played yesterday against Malawi, and they conceded 3 goals. They lost to that one, so as we speak, they are at the bottom of the log. So then we have that Namibia taking on then Comoros, and from there on we'll know exactly who will be making it to the group stage. But as it stands, Malawi at the top in Group A there with 3 points, with 3 goals, as well as that 1 game and 1 win in hand. Just some of the standout players for Malawi, really, especially for, of course, 2 we saw there yesterday. Those 3 goals coming in all from set pieces, except for the last one that came in the very final minutes of the game from Umali, the young lady there. Umali, really, really great player. She's also be playing today. Umali taking on in midfield as well, so she scored that final 3rd goal yesterday. Those other goals are coming all through set pieces, so we saw a lot of set pieces in that particular game yesterday. And in other, just a reminder again, we're just seeing some of the spectators who are here at the High Stadium. It's free of charge, as I mentioned, so please make your way over here and just come and show your support to the players, whoever it is that you will be supporting. And like always, I am not alone here. Michelle Shapange will be taking you through proceedings for this one. But I'm joined by the lovely gentleman, Tsetin Ishidimbo.
Yes, good afternoon, Michelle. Good afternoon to our viewers that are tuning in. We've been, of course, entertained to a spectacle of an event, you know, with every game that we've seen so far, delivering goals, you know, even though today's game that is between Lesotho and Botswana only delivered 1 goal, but I think what matters is we've been getting goals since yesterday to today.
Absolutely, there's sets, and just looking at your screen, the weather conditions here, very sunny at the High Stadium. Really cool weather. You wouldn't say it's too hot, it's not too cold, but it's just right. As some of the spectators here are waiting for kickoff. We're about to kick off here at the High Stadium. The players, the referees about to walk out.
Let's welcome the national teams of Malawi and Comoros.
And it's time for them to just walk on out here. And here they come, Malawi and Namibia. Rather, Malawi and Comoros. My apologies. The Under-17 COSAFA Girls Championship here at the High Stadium. There, Comoros is ready to take center stage, led out by Captain Anli Chifao, 16 years of age. And then Captain Makwea there of Malawi heading out her team as well. And there's not so many changes to that lineup, but as we see there, time for the national anthems.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the national anthem of Malawi. And now the national anthem of Comoros.
And there you have it, the national anthems of both teams there. That is Comoros and Malawi there. Lovely stuff to see, always showing your national pride. It's always a pleasure to represent your country, isn't it, Sitson?
No, 100%. And I keep saying there is no greater honor for a sportsman and sportswoman than that is to don the national shirt of your country. And I'm sure, you know, you don it with absolute pride and joy, you know. So, yeah, I can imagine what could be going through their minds right now.
Just, of course, there, the referees for officiating this encounter. I will be referee Limpotsa Lebuka of Lesotho. She will be assisted by Kakale Mbiko, as well as Tanya Olga Gombe of Mozambique. And sets are just there on your screen, of course, the lineup for Malawi. Not so many changes from what we saw yesterday. Manda there remaining the goalkeeper. You're seeing Enoch, the defender there as well. Still Kachala, the forward, also available for this one. Samuel. Unfortunately, we had that Chrissy Muntali. She will be returning. She didn't start yesterday because she replaced. We had an injury, and then she came on later in the program, so she will be out for this one as well to help out Manda at the back. Some of the other lineups that we're seeing, very interesting to see for Malawi. Somebody else who's starting there will be Banda, the number 7, just to sort of really make sure that they are going out and attacking in this one, it looks like, Malawi.
Yeah, no, definitely. Look, in sports, they say that you do not change a winning team, you know, a winning formation, and that's why you see Malawi sticking to most of their guns, because many would have thought that they would take this game easy, you know, hoping to get a draw, and you know, but this lineup clearly tells you that this coach intends to get the win and get maximum points in this group match. That is to help them advance to the next round of this competition.
And Comoros, just to give a little bit of background on them, they have not, as I mentioned earlier, they have not won a single game yet at this tournament. They've drawn once last year, and just to look at last year's how they played in last year's tournament in South Africa, Mozambique versus Comoros, in that one they lost 5-0, going on to lose against Lesotho, the last year's runners-up, 10-0. And then they got that very first draw against Eswatini. That was 0-0 in that one. So they will be really hoping to change the script there. But just maybe Setson, looking at Comoros' lineup there, maybe do you think they'll be making sure that they stay intact to make sure that Malawi do not go forward, or maybe more of a defensive tick baby from the coach?
No, definitely. I foresee a defensive tactic. I definitely foresee a defensive approach from the team. That is because, don't forget, this is a team that comes into this competition having considered 93 goals, you know. It can... I understand why it is they would line up this way, and this is a 4-4-2 formation, you know. But when they're defending, it looks more like a 5-4-1 formation. So I think it's more of a defensive one. But let's see, because both of these teams have deployed a 4-4-2 formation, you know. So it looks like they're looking at going pound for pound against each other.
Absolutely, there, and just the players are ready. Everybody in their rightful positions, and officially kicking off here at the Hyagenop Stadium. It is Comoros taking on Malawi here at this COSAFA u17 Girls Championship. It looks still the group stages, and Malawi here with the ball, just hoping to keep that momentum from yesterday. You saw Umali here, and here's the captain Makwea now, pushing it forward to Banda. She's running forward here. Early touches from Banda here, and just out of play. And will be definitely maybe a corner for Malawi. Yesterday we saw so many of those goals coming from set pieces, Setson. Two of those goals.
No, yes. Exactly. I mean, at some point we were starting to wonder whether it was part of the, the tactic, because they scored 2, I think, from the 11 or 12 set pieces that they had. So let us see if they can continue where they left off yesterday against Namibia.
Absolutely. And here comes Nyirenda now into the box. Just picked up by Banda here, and Comoros have gotten it away safely. And moving forward here, just still with Malawi, making sure they keep it to the box. Banda, well taken here by the Malawian. And now Nyirenda. Moving it forward here to Chilimba. And into the box, just over the bar there. Slightly, actually hit the post. What an attempt there. What an attempt there by Mzima. Straight to goal. This is the type of energy you want to see already early on into the match. Of course, their goalkeeper, Ahmed Natasha, 14-year-old, hoping to stay strong here in this very strong Malawian side. And Malawi are coming for it here very early on into the game. Still Banda here on the left. Banda are just offside here by Malawi. So really good momentum already we are seeing here, Setsa.
Yes, no, they got out of the blocks very fast. You know, they're not waiting to ease into this game at all, and they're attacking, especially from the left flank, where we saw, of course, Umali busy yesterday. You know, and I see Banda and Umali are busy again in this game.
Absolutely, and here they come again. Just the captain, Makwe. Makwe now here, chasing it on, making sure it stays out of danger. And so it's taken here by, it's a throw in for Saeed. Saeed here into the box, rather into the, trying to find her teammate. And Saeed here, the defender. And there's coach Chisomko, always up on her feet. And that's a throw in here from, just got absolutely nothing out of that one. She would be disappointed. And that's that attempt there by Mzima. She still has that fire that she had yesterday. Always attempting long shots, going for it. And here she is, Nyirenda. And Malawi here pushing forward. And Nyirenda, oh, Mali rather. Here comes Nyirenda now. And Kachala here into the box, that's Wells. Oh, what a dangerous move there. And Banda kicks it straight to, falls very safely to Ahmed Natasha there. She will be glad to have gotten that one. Very dangerous. Setsen.
Yes, but safe hands from Natasha there. Yeah, great attack from Banda there. Comoros defense are living very, very risky at the moment. They need to try and get into the game and just try to put the ball down to avoid some of this unnecessary pressure they're putting themselves under.
Absolutely. It's still early in the game, so you don't want to concede this early on. And now here, this free kick for Comoros. It was taken away there by the captain, Anli Chifao, the midfielder. But just unable to really get anything out of it. Comoros at their 5th edition in this one. So they have been present in this edition, this tournament, this past years. And now Banda here. Banda just unable to get it to Umali, or rather Kachala there. It's well defended by Bako Ouna. Plays for Sportiva de Dayuni and back home in Comoros. So it's a corner here for the Malawians. A team of set pieces. I think that's the kind of, maybe you give them a nickname, the team of the set pieces.
Yeah, no,
they're really good at them.
They really accumulate those set pieces, but the nice thing is that they at least score from these set pieces.
Yes,
and that's how they won yesterday's game as well.
And here comes now Malawi, straight into the box here. Well picked up. Just unable to really get anything out of this one, Umali. One of the star players, certainly, of the team.
Yeah, if there's something I picked up, Michelle, that Umali has been deployed in a more central role, central forward role than the left wing that she was playing last game against Namibia. So it will be interesting what the coach's tactic is here, because she was playing very well and whipping in those crosses. Let's see.
Here comes Malawi again. They're pushing for it. Natasha here just working overtime with these saves, and you would say they're scrambling a little bit here at the back. Comoros And Nyirenda here. And it's picked up by the defenders. And they'll go for it here. Well blocked by Saeed Omar Felicia there. 15-year-old. She would be glad with that one. That was an attempt by Kachala.
Yeah, it was definitely a nice block because that one was definitely goal-bound, Michelle.
She would be glad to. She got that one out of the way. Very dangerous. And you can feel that a little bit of. And here comes Malawi, straight into it, just on the sideline here, side of the bar. And it's another corner. I think we'll be this side of the field for a while. Sets it. Now Malawi here, straight to it, just unable to reach Banda there. Definitely was eyeing for Banda, but maybe too fast.
Yeah, Michelle, I can definitely tell you one thing, that this Malawian team has definitely practiced these set pieces. You know, as you can see, even just them playing out from the corner there, you can tell that it's something that they've worked on the training ground.
Absolutely, and they will be fall straight to Chilimba there, just not able to really get as much power as she would be hoping. But goalkeeper Ahmed Natasha so far, I think, doing a good job.
Yeah, no, she's under a lot of pressure, and I don't think a team will be able to take that much pressure for so long. So they will need to start getting into the game and, you know, knocking the ball around and keeping it away from their goalkeeper.
Absolutely. And now here Comoros with the ball. Just a bit of a foul there. But she's up. She is up there. Forward, Shabani Naifa. From FC Chouani, back home. And not just that pass here for, but it's well taken by the Malawans. They always, but it's always somehow get the ball back. Always manage to get it back. So, a throw in here for Enoch. Enoch bringing it over to Mzima. Mzima now here, going against, 2 against 1 to Nyirenda now. And Nyirenda pushing forward here, she goes for it herself. Straight to Natasha here. Just sort of really wanted to take her chance, and she saw a chance and she went for it. But nothing from it really. And now it's in the middle of the park. Both teams really trying to get a hold of it here. Nyirenda gets a touch to it here. Mali is very dangerous now. Here comes Mali now. Just straight to the goalkeeper here.
Mali looking like she wants to continue where she left off yesterday, Michelle.
Yeah, absolutely. Entertaining. And she's a favorite too. You can tell.
Definitely a tournament favorite.
Makwea here, the captain, gets it to Banda. Now Banda here. She's back with it. And she is going here. 4 against. Just still has the ball. And she wins her corner there. She'll be pleased with that one. Banda, playing like a Banda indeed.
Yeah, no, definitely well played from her. She looks like she's doing what Umali was doing yesterday, quite busy on that left flank.
And you know, she didn't start yesterday, but she's certainly improving as to why. Perhaps she should keep starting.
Yes, yes, yes.
And just unable to really get anything out of this one, the corner here. And goalkeeper Ahmed Natasha just gets it very safely. And now, here comes Comoros, trying to just move a bit forward. Also trying to attempt a goal. That was Captain Anili Chofa there. And it's fallen to Malawi here. Very dangerous now. Here comes Nyirenda. She likes going for it herself here. To Mali now. Here comes Malawi! And that's a goal. So it's coming here.
No, it's an offside.
Oh,
it's an offside.
She would definitely be. It would just be certainly.
But definitely well played there. I think Umali should have gone for goal herself instead of trying to lay off there for her teammate. But definitely well played there by Comoros.
And Chilimba there.
Or rather by Umali.
It is indeed an offside there. Very clear as a day. Well seen. Job by the assistant referee. And I must say, Chilimba probably thought she had it there. with her goal. Always one of the worst feelings when you've celebrated, when you thought you've got it, and then you don't. Now Malawi still with the ball here. Now it's Banda. Banda here to Chilimba. Now Banda here comes to, she sees Chilimba. She gets one back. She gets one here. Mali with the goal. What a player she is. She absolutely has been pushing, and she's done it again here again. Valuna Umali, the 16-year-old from Mighty Wanderers Queens, has scored. She has put her team ahead here at the High League Stadium. It is Malawi 1, Comoros 0 in the 15 minutes of the game. And you saw it coming there, didn't you, Setson?
No, definitely saw it coming. I mean, just look at that that cutback from that is her teammate there. I mean, what a cutback, and what a goal from Umali. I mean, they've been knocking on the door, you know, and like I said earlier, it's been coming. And if Comoros does not tighten up at the back there, we could see a storm of goals if they're not careful, to be honest.
And that link up between Banda and Umali, also Chilimba, would be a dangerous one here.
No, definitely. And earlier I was wondering why Umali was moved from left wing to to striker position, but it seems like Banda is well capable of whipping in those crosses herself.
Absolutely, Coach Chisoma Nkoma here definitely knew what she was doing with that one.
No, definitely.
And now Malawi are not stopping. Kachali here, just well picked up by the Comoros captain. And now here comes Malawi again. It falls to Banda. What a dangerous player there, Banda. Just loses it. It will be a throw-in. Comoros.
Michelle, I can tell you now already that it looks like Banda will be very busy in this game, and she will keep the Comoros defense on their toes, to be honest.
Absolutely now. And now it's a throw-in for Comoros, and they'll be hoping to... Oh, it's actually from Malawi. My apologies. Kachali. With this one, free kick. One of the busiest players. You got to that player of the match yesterday. She want to keep that up. And now Malawi here. Here comes Umali. Oh, what a turn here. And they still got it. Well taken away by Natasha there, the goalkeeper of Comoros. And look at that possession there. I mean, 82% to 18. That speaks volumes. But it's evident here who has the ball more.
No, 100%. Like I said, Malawi has come out guns blazing here. They want to get these goals, and they're looking to exploit, the talent they have in the form of Banda on this left-hand side, and of course with the explosive Umali that's playing strike there.
I mean, Ahmed, Natasha, they're probably the busiest player from the Comoros team so far. I mean, the captain, Anli Chifao, has seen the ball as well, and now here it falls to Amadi Zanawe. And got a good chance here now. Just driven away by Manda. So, I mean, a good impression, at least for Comoros there, to try and move forward a bit.
Yeah, I think
maybe they can try doing that a little bit more in this one as well.
Yeah, no, it's good that they attempted to advance their play at least into the box of that is Malawi.
Indeed. And now here comes just still a throw in here for Comoros. Saeed Solfat with this one. They're playing it well. Wow, what a good pass here. Sort of like a flick. Sort of a flick here for the defender. And now it's still with the ball here. Well, it looks like we have a player down. That would be Amadi Zonaune, that forward there, 14 years of age. Hoping, yesterday we had so many incidents, Setson, where, I mean, we're down. We even had some serious injuries as to where the Namibian player there. ourselves having to be replaced early on in the game.
Yeah,
We'll
from
be
the,
hoping,
from the highlight there, we see that she was, you know, I think the Malawian defender just left her studs there. So let's hope, and those can be quite painful. So let's hope it's one that she'll definitely be able to run off.
hopefully not too dangerous, and be able to carry on this game. She plays for FC United Moni back home. Still a young 16-year-old. And this is also just a moment for, you know, the coach to speak to his team here. Just perhaps, what words do you think he would be telling him in this very moment, Sensen? Maybe words of encouragement to be more defensive. You tell them to go more forward.
No, you cannot defend when you're a goal down. You know, you have to try and get a goal as well. And the problem with that is when you try to go ahead, or in front rather, you might leave holes behind.
Indeed.
And that's the risk they face at the moment.
Gotta be careful of that one. And now Malawi here in the box. Just Kachali here. It's picked up by Banda. Banda now to Nyirenda, but Nyirenda just loses sight of that one. And here comes Comoros now, trying to make sure that they keep it out of danger as much as possible. As long as it's not 18-yard box, I think, for them. And now here, Riziki Nakadia. That would be Atolmani on your screen. It's a throw-in for Malawi here by Muntali, one of the players that was a substitute in yesterday's game. Now she starts here.
Yeah, it appears we have about 2 players that were subs yesterday, and today they're in the starting lineup. And that's what being a substitution is all about, eh? Once you go on there, you have to prove to your coach why it is you deserve to start, and that is exactly what they did there.
Absolutely, they're looking almost a very dangerous. Banda is running for that one. She noticed, well, she might as well relax because it is a corner kick. So for Malawi here, that's Kachala, one of the busiest ladies on this game so far. You can already tell she's been really up for it, and she uses straight into the box here. Well, picked it, and that was very dangerous there. That was a good opportunity, just by Umali, looking for a second one, the third one of the tournament, remember? She would be searching for. But it's well picked up by goalkeeper Ahmed Natasha. And now, Malawi here. Oh, that's a bit of a shot for maybe a foul there, but the referee says no. And it's Malawi have the ball here, and they're going for it. Malina, and rather Nyirenda there. And, she just unable to really pick up some of her teammates there in the box. But here comes Chiliba now. Falls straight once again to the goalkeeper. And the defense of Malawi sort of very relaxed.
Yeah.
Likes of...
No, yeah, they haven't really had much to do, to be honest. Which just shows that the Malawian attacking team is really keeping the Comoros team camping in their half. I mean, look at that corner there. What a wonderful corner that is by Banda, with Umali almost, of course, converting there.
I mean, likes of Samuel, you're seeing Montali, Kachala, not Kachala, but Enoch. I mean, those are the defenders, but you see they're so more up front because it means they're not really needing to be at the back as much. You can help out at the front. And we've got a player down here for Comoros. That should be Said Zofat, the defender. Hoping she's not too... And here now, Riziki Nakidia, the forward there from USM de Mustumunda. We'll be taking this one on. The not first set piece, but good one. Good set piece. An opportunity here And just really not, of course, Malawi here in the lead at the Hagengup Stadium. We are 21 minutes into this one and they are leading. As we speak, they have 6 points in Group A. They'll be relaxed. But that's the score at the moment. Still about 70 minutes or more to play in this game of football, but I'll be finding out. Will they hold on for this one, or we see a surprise from Comoros? And now comes Takwea here, the captain, all the way to finds Banda now. Now Banda here, very dangerous one to Umali. She goes for it here. Chance, very good one here by, a good pass by Banda. She found Umali here. That was Faluna Umali there, but just unable to, it kind of hits, or rather was picked up by the goalkeeper, but the goalkeeper also letting it go for a moment. It looked scary, didn't it, Setsa?
Yes. I mean, I thought definitely, I started counting that would be the second goal. I don't know why she took it with her left foot. She could have taken it with the right that she used to control there. Her taking it with the left foot made it easier for the goalkeeper to save that one. But again, well played by Banda.
Just a confirmation, they have 7 corners to 0 now. Only 22 minutes. That was a very, she got it here, Umali. She's got a second one. Go by Faluna Umali here. A double for her early on into this match. She has been absolutely pushing for it here at the Hagengup Stadium. What a player she is. What a player.
No, definitely. We said it from the beginning here that she's picking up from where she left off. I mean, look at that corner kick. What a cross there. And what a header by Umali.
Absolutely. She saw it. And Kachala too. Credit to Kachala. She's been really fabulous with these corner kicks coming in. She just finds Umali. Faluna Umali here puts Malawi, or rather gives them a confident lead. It is 2-0, but it just looks like we have something here. Of course, Natasha here down, the goalkeeper, looks like she's in lots of pain. And her...
Mishala, do you think Umali is already starting to become contender for player of the tournament here?
Honestly, I think so. She's really one of those players. They're so versatile. With that substitution that was made by the coach, for her to come in and being giving a more striker position, coming in very busy into midfield, and for her to be able to really just adapt, it says a lot about the type of player she is. Very one to look out for in this tournament. Wow. Yeah. Incredible player there. Love just break for Malawi for coach Chisoma to speak to her players here. Just look back at that goal there. Umali saw it, picks it up well, headers it into the back of the net. She said this one is hers, and she definitely took advantage of it. But goalkeeper Natasha still down here, so perhaps a scare for Comoros, seeing how well she's been playing. And we just hope that she is will recover from this one. Seeing also how busy she's been, you know, the exposure that she's getting. She's surrounded by so many of those, the likes of Panda, the likes of Chilimba, the likes of Umali.
Yeah, I know
so
that's
very prone to being scattered around.
Yes.
Now the youngsters from Comoros also just perhaps having a talk there of what's the way forward now that they have conceded another. And with this score, Malawi comfortably could walk into semi-finals. But Natasha is up here. Looks like she will be set to continue in this fixture. The referee says play on here. And now Comoros with the ball. Seeing some more captain here, keeps it going. And now Malawi. Here comes Umali now here. Umali goes for it. Oh! What a player here. Wow. What a player. She is 15 years of age.
Yeah,
Just a reminder now.
And she's such a standout player. One would think she doesn't belong in this tournament, to be honest,
She's that
Michelle. She's absolutely, showing her peers that she deserves to be playing elsewhere.
And that benefit, oh, and there it was, another goal here. She finds the defender here, Samuel. Ah, another shot here for offside. She just celebrated a little bit too early there. Assistant referee says no. And it is indeed. That was a scary moment here for Comoros. Another goal from a set piece, almost for them. That would have been a great goal there by Samuel, Emily Samuel, the defender. Ooh. Samuel plays for Civil Service Ladies back home. The referee definitely doing her job. Liponsa Lebuka. Lesotho, just perhaps. But that another shot there for an offside, and the goal is ruled out. But it is 27 minutes past here at the Hagengup Stadium. And Malawi here in the lead by 2 goals to 0. If you can still make your way to the Hagengup Stadium, you can do so. Entrance absolutely free for you to come and enjoy a good afternoon of football. Earlier on, we had Lesotho, last year's runners-up, defeat Botswana by 1 goal to 0. All right, now here, great atmosphere here at the Hagengup Stadium. That's it. You're enjoying yourself so far?
No, absolutely. We are definitely getting some entertaining football, especially from Malawi here. And like I said, if Comoros is not careful, it's going to be, a thunderstorm of goals. And it looks like Umali is in the mood, and she's onto a hat-trick now.
Certainly.
So, yeah.
And now here Malawi. Ball taken away here by Chabani Naifa of Comoros. And here comes Nirenda now. Another two. Finding whoever is in the box there. Ooh, that was a dangerous one, but at least she got her save there. Ahamadi of Comoros. Getting it away. That's always what you want to do. And she's a forward. So the fact that the forwards of Comoros are coming out here and being the ones to stop some of these goals says a lot about how defensively they are playing at the moment. Now, a corner here. Taken away by Bako Ouna. Stops it perfectly, just to give away another corner. Kachala very busy with them today, just like she was yesterday.
Yeah, no, definitely. But you can see she has these corner kicks.
She absolutely does. And we're going to be this side for a while, Setsa.
Is this corner number 7?
No, it's shot more than that. It was 7 a few moments ago. It should be over 10 now.
Wow, corner number 12. My goodness. I mean...
Now, Kachala here. Trying to find whoever, and... This, maybe you saw the predictions. And saved, taken away by Omna. Omna there from Sportive Dayuni, back home. 15 years of age. Falls here to Malawi, picks it up. Umali here. Umali now, Banda. This connection between Banda and Umali. what a connection. Another corner. It's a game of corners. I said it was a game of set pieces. I think we can officially now say it is a game of corners.
And have Comoros had a corner yet? I don't think so.
They haven't gotten a single one since. So, had a few free kicks, some throw-ins. And now Kachala here, blocked by Omna. Omna really bringing out her best here. The defender there from Sportive. Doing good. There's only so much you can do as a defender. You can't keep them all out, especially against a side like Malawi. You've got players like Umali, players like Banda, Chilimba, Kachala. It is quite... And now here a throw-in for Comoros, there by Naidati. Naidati here now, takes it away, but it falls straight to Umali. Umali now here to... Oh, it's well picked up by Zofat. And she's just trying to make sure... Oh, has a dangerous one. And now, Malawi got it very comfortably here. Playing very sort of free. You feel as if, yeah, we're comfortable enough. Sort of the energy that you're getting from Malawi here. Maybe do you think they could have even have a couple of more so far?
Yeah, no, definitely. I mean, I'm thinking it could have been 4. Wow, lovely play, play. But just runs it out there.
It was supposed to be 4 sets in, but those 2 goals ruled out.
Yeah,
Mali's attempt, and of course then Samuel, all being called out for an offside. They're in the back of the net.
But I still foresee a number of goals in this game.
Now, Natasha here to find her teammates and try to get it as far as possible from her. She must be tired of receiving them now. And now, all straight to, just back to Natasha. Referee. The Limbutsa Lebuka there says no.
Of course, victory for Malawi here would see them top the group automatically.
Make it to the semi-finals.
Yes.
That's what you would want. Yesterday you said in that game against Namibia, as a team, you want to get through to stages through winning, not because others are losing and now you were lucky. So Umali now here with the ball, the goal scorer of both goals. And now, Malawi. Oh, just not good enough there from Comoros to keep it away. And Nyirenda now here, running with it. And straight into it, just tries to find. Here comes Banda now. Is this a moment? Well, she's trying to pass it to Umali here, but it fell to... Maybe was she going for it herself?
No, I think she was trying to lay it off to Umali, for Umali to get a hat-trick.
Now, it's not Kachala taking it in this time around, it's Umali. And here comes the corner. Straight to, that's very close there for another goal, but assistant referee says no. And now, Enoch. Now that's an offside. An offside from Mzima. A few offsides we've been seeing here.
Yeah, quite a number of offsides, especially for Malawi, because Malawi quite eager to get into the Comoros box, that is.
Now, Comoros tries to take it away, but it falls straight to Nyirenda now. Nyirenda going for it here. Here comes Nyirenda, and she gets it! Nyirenda there! Nyirenda! The lady from
It's the first house.
And then there's the celebration. Pretty good at celebrations, aren't they, Malawi?
Definitely quite entertaining celebrations there, but entertaining celebrations coming from an entertaining goal. That was individual brilliance there from Nyirenda. I mean, she took on that Comoros defense, and yeah, wow.
What a goal.
Very, very nice goal.
My goodness.
What a run.
What a run there from Alinafe and Nyirenda. She saw her opportunity and she went for it. Now, it is 37 minutes past. Malawi 3, Comoros now here at the Buildup Stadium. Here comes Malawi again, going for it here. Whoa. That is Umali. Umali wants to get a hat-trick here, very early on. I mean, it's not impossible seeing the way they're playing.
I mean, look at that. Look at how Nyirenda went past those defenders like they were not even there. And look at that toe poke. What a goal.
What a goal here.
What an absolutely beautiful goal from Nyirenda there. Contender for goal of the tournament for sure.
Absolutely. And the defender there tried to really do as much as she could. Can only do too much. Ahmed Matali there from Comoros really just trying to intercept, maybe prevent her from scoring, but it was just not good enough. And now Malawi have it here, Kachali. Kachali finds Enoch here, and now Enoch running, got it to Nyirenda, rather to Mzima. What a beautiful game of football we're watching here from Malawi now. That we're looking at now, Kachali here, just unable to, and here goes that, wow! That, another goal of the tournament. Contender type of goal there from Kachali. We saw a little bit of them from yesterday. These type of attempts from Kachali yesterday. Really going for it herself. You can see she's the type of player that's so good with these passes. And when you're really good into doing that, it's a midfielder especially. And she's the type of goals you score.
Yeah, no, you can see there the Comoros defender just deciding that any way will do for now, just for them to regroup, you know.
Yeah. Saeed there. Now Chilimba just getting a touch on it. And it's now a throw-in from Comoros. Saeed Zulfa to the defender. We've seen so much of her now in this game. This one to Chifal. And now comes Riziki Nakidia here, trying to find her teammate, and she still has it here, Nakidia. She's going for it, doing as much as possible just to go. But it's well stopped here. It's by Nyirenda. So now, throw in for Comoros. And that confirmation there, it's 3 now here at the Buildup Stadium in this one. For the 4th game of the COSAFA U17 Girls Championship 2025. Now, Malawi. They are absolutely going for it. This one's Umali going 2 for 1 here. Wow! Umali here with what a wonderful flick there from Umali.
Definitely, I mean, well played by Umali there, and also just and then that play started from the back. They really played it well out from the back all the way to the front there with the ball finding Umali, and Umali trying to obviously take on the Comoros defense by herself. I mean,
just to look at that wonderful style of play there. I mean, you wouldn't want to go through that. And then Saeed Omar Felicia, they're just getting it out. And here comes Umali now with the corner for Malawi. Just a little bit very sloppy there from the goalkeeper. And here comes Malawi now. That would have been, that was a bit sloppy from Natasha there. But defenders coming to rescue. It's always important. I think honestly so far Zulfata Saeed has been really fighting in terms of her defending. been one of the players from Comoros that's giving their all, really, you would say. And now just push here by Banda on Amadi. So now, see, few more minutes before half time here at the Buildup Stadium. It is Malawi up with 3 goals coming from, 2 coming from Umali, and then that last one there from being scored, of course, by that is the captain, Makwe.
Yeah, and Comoros, of course, getting their first corner of the game, that is.
And now, corner there for, just unable to materialize, to get anything from it. Malawi. Now Banda here, Banda to Kachala. Hits Comoros player there now, so it's a throw in for Malawi. They are playing fast for Malawi, not wasting any chance, not taking any chances, going for it. Muntali Krisi there, the throw in. A lady from Topic Sisters Academy. One of the players, quite young, 14 years of age. Now, almost get a chance to clear here. I will be happy with that one. Oh, and now it's still with Malawi. I think Comoros really just struggling to get through, to pass through a defense. But here's a throw-in for Comoros here by Atomani. Atomani here with a throw-in. And now Malawi here picks it up. Malawi pick it up here, and this is dangerous now. Atom should be well read there by the assistant referee. It is indeed an offside.
Umali was nearly onto a hat-trick there. I mean, just look at that pass from the middle. That was very, very close. Very, very, very close.
I must say credit to the officiating. Very hands-on here, picking up. There's the offsides. 5 offsides now from Malawi. And now Malawi moving forward here. Another foul. They recorded now. That's their 6th offside. And I think if you're a Comoros fan or you're a Comoros player, you would feel a little bit relieved when you hear that referee or that whistle for an offside.
No, definitely. I mean, that's what, 6 offsides to 0 now. And yeah, if you're just joining us, we have 2 added minutes there before halftime. It is Malawi 3, Comoros 0 in the under-17 COSAFA championship at the Buildup Stadium.
Very action-filled game here. So we'll be heading to the halftime soon. But Malawi not done yet here. Here comes Umali now. Umali fire just finds it straight to Natasha. Really fighting for that hat-trick before halftime.
That was very, very close. And there was an opportunity to get a hat-trick definitely in the first half already. What a cross by Banda though.
And the goalkeeper is down again here, Natasha. Perhaps, maybe, tactic maybe, we would say.
No, sometimes when you're under pressure, these are some of the resting tactics that you utilize, Michelle. I mean, this is also an opportunity for her team to regroup. I mean, this Malawi is firing bullets, you know, so it's quite tiring as well as a goalkeeper. I mean, the busiest player for Comoros this game has been their goalkeeper, so I can understand.
And now, just that replay there for that attempt from Banda to Mali, just maybe could have lifted it a bit there, or who else could have been in the box? She could have passed it on to. I think she was the only one there. We don't see anybody else. Maybe Chilimba, a little bit too far for her to pass it. But seems like she is good to go, good to continue. Great stuff here. 2 minutes added on. Sure, this might be the final play of the game, of the first half rather. And now Malawi here. Umali coming for it here. Was she crossing? Just unable to. I mean, what a game here from Paluna Umali here.
I mean, Umali could have been on 2 hat-tricks here.
Absolutely.
Had she just taken her chances.
Now Kachali here, finds it into the box. Here to now Banda. Banda here to Irenda. And now, it's not very really to get it on there, because the captain Makwea gets a touch to it, but unable to. And here comes, they are really scrambling here now, the Comoros defense. Umali tries to just straight to Natasha, and she'll be relieved here after that scrambling.
Michelle, if you are 3-0 down and your goalkeeper is still your best player, then you must know that you are very much under pressure.
Absolutely now. And there you have it, the final whistle. 45 minutes played here. And those 2 additional, 47 approximately. Umali there with 2 goals. Yeah, I mean, there you are seeing Amanda. Manda there, Dorothy Manda, who has not touched the ball really. I don't think she's touched the ball at all.
No, she's been a spectator, to be honest, for most of the first half. Kept her unbusy, you know. That is kudos to her defense and her offense that is applying pressure on the Comoros team.
Absolutely. See exactly what will unfold after the second half. Do stick around for the second half.
.45 minutes gone and dusted as we conclude the second match in terms of the first half on day 2. Of course, Malawi taking on Comoros and leading at this point 3-0. Now, I don't want to say I'm joined by a guru, but you can't be that on par in terms of your halftime predictions. The one and only Salome Guru. Please talk to us. Salome, what do you make of that first half?
I think you should acknowledge my skills
Your
and
guruness.
football skills, of course. I said 3-0. It is 3-0. You know, having studied these 2 teams, one could already tell that it was going to come. Could have been more, but of course, knowing that Comoros also went back home to do some homework and work on their mistakes from previous COSAFA under-17 tournament held in South Africa. Of course, you could see the type of saves that the goalkeeper who solely is saving this Comoros team is made of, and she really did her team proud.
She definitely did her team proud. When we started, Salome, what were your thoughts about just that first 10 minutes in terms of Comoros and their composure and just keeping Malawi at bay for the time being?
It should be a shame, but I should mention, you know, Malawi is usually green. So for the first second I watched, I'm like, why is this Comoros team attacking so much? How did they change so much? Just for me to look at the numbers, and I realized, yes, indeed it is a team that we expected to be at the forefront. But yes, a lot of work need to be done by Comoros. As I said, I don't think they will be coming in this match to defend. Even though they have been defending most of the time, but at least they were able to cross the half and go over to threaten the other goal by getting a corner, and that set piece was not very useful. But it's those type of surprise elements that their key player, I think it's Nakidia, jersey number 14, can really take a surprise for Malawi.
Definitely. So in terms of Malawi, who have been some key players that have really impressed you in this first half?
Without a doubt, I think every spectator watching from home will tell you jersey number 15, Umali, which is also your favorite on the pitch. But also for me, the one that makes the play is mostly jersey number 7. And then you look at Kachana, jersey number 3. From yesterday until today, the in-swinger, she has such lovely balls that just get curled in the box, reaching the players of Malawi, and she knows exactly where to place them, finding her own teammates so that they could just do the easy touch finish, as you could see from the set pieces that they took. But also not forgetting that we do have other key players, jersey number 6 in there, we have jersey number 17, and we cannot write out jersey number 10 as well, but they are really clinical. But what a play from Rebecca, who is playing on the left flank. Very lovely left foot, and she knows how to just cut the ball in and give those great passes.
Now, Salome, just for the viewers at home, Umali was touched on earlier, and this would be, she was denied her hat-trick just before the end of the match, first half there, but she does have a hat-trick in goals already. Do we expect more from her in the second half, Salome?
Umali is not just an exciting player. I mean, we have also seen the previous match where we saw jersey number 11 of Lesotho. Well-built, physical player, very great muscles, power in the shot, and you could tell those long-range shots that she took that already we could expect 1 or 2 from her to come in. It was unfortunate that the goal was not given. For me, it was a goal. I should also touch on the officiation. I would say the referee really had a poor match because some of the decisions made were totally wrong. Around the 32nd minute, we saw jersey number 4 of the opponent, Comoros, after being taken off from the field, had to stand for so long instead of just coming on. The referee did not call her on the pitch because obviously she can't come on her own, otherwise she get a caution. But a game for the referee to improve, be it the referee or the assistant referees. But it is a good play for Malawi going forward, and of course we're expecting goals from Umali and the colleagues.
Definitely. So now, just for the viewers at home, in terms of statistics for that first 45 minutes, Salome, of course, as we know, 3 points to 0 in that first half, but 28 attempts from the likes of Malawi, and 13 of them being on target. Is that exactly what we've been seeing, Salome?
It's exactly what we said. Comoros is a team in learning, and it is coming for them, but this was to be expected. I couldn't guess 3 goals for nothing. Malawi is an attacking team, and they will continue to attack. Perhaps the second half they'll even attack more, because the issue is, let us get the necessary goals for us not to lose momentum. Anything can happen if Comoros is to score, but for me, even if they are to score, it is a given game to Malawi. And of course, they will be in for fireworks. There are players hungry on the bench, and they are willing to come on and also prove to their coaches and to their nation that they want to represent their country, and they'll come in hungry and seeking for those goals.
Maybe a coach killer for Malawi could be the amount of fouls they've been giving away in terms of discipline as well. 5 fouls away to that of Comoros is 1, and offsides, they've found themselves offsides 6 times now. So that could be a coach killer moment, is just maybe to look at going into the second half.
Yeah, a lot of fouls because these two teams are not at the same level. Malawi wants to put the ball down and play. Of course, when you are a good player and you want to use space and width, and the other team is all clumsy and just surrounding you, you're bound to make mistakes. But they need just to release the ball fast and not play fancy football. Just play 1 touch, 2 touch, and you'll be able to really reduce on the number of fouls as well as on the offsides given, even though some offsides were really not necessary. I mean, taking a corner kick and there is a player both on near and far post, and it's whistled to be an offside. It's something that is unheard of.
Now, Zalomi, in terms of the energy from the Comoros team, have you seen a damper in the energy as the first half has progressed, or do they look like they still have some in the tank and still trying to fight it back?
Of course, they didn't give up. They are fighting for their nation. Jersey number 4 in the midfield, jersey number 8 at the back have been really outstanding players, but applause goes to the goalkeeper. She made some really great savings, and no matter how many times she gets knocked, she always stands up and not allow medics to run onto the field, but to allow the play to go. So that is a fighting spirit that they are showing, and despite the fact that they are at the back foot, that they are not really, not even halfway through to the level of Malawi. They are fighting, and they want to show that they want to be here, and they're willing to learn. And that going and happening on the field, which is sort of a training session for Malawi, is teaching for them.
It is teaching indeed, and as you see there on your screens for the viewers at home, of course, Malawi, as it stands currently, if they stay with that 3-point difference, they do move or they stay on top of the log with 6 points. Of course, a 6-point goal difference compared to that of Comoros and Namibia, which would be neck and neck fighting for that final spot in terms of that second position. In terms of that second position, in what type of position should Comoros put themselves in, Salome, maybe in the second half, to have a better standing than Namibia at this point in time before they ultimately clash?
The only way is to get a goal back and never allow goals, but that's not going to happen. We need to be honest. We have seen what have transpired in the first half. They are unlikely to keep goals away, and they will keep flying. And if they just concede 1 more goal, they go below the table on goal difference, because they conceded 4 while Namibia only 3 as it stands. Right now it's head to head. They have the same. So if they can score 1, it will be at their advantage. If they can also avoid more goals, it will be at their advantage and be able to show character that they can fight against Namibia, which I feel Namibia will come full out also seeking for the same answers that Malawi is currently questioning.
Now, Salome, of course, going into the second half, still have a lot on the bench in terms of Malawi. One of their goal scorers from yesterday against Namibia was the likes of the number 8, Tambala. So what do we expect Malawi in terms of just bringing up that bench and making sure that everybody gets their fair shot at trying to capitalize on maximum points for today?
Yeah, we are not sure exactly why the coach made 3 changes to his lineup or her lineup for today. But we know that jersey number 8, we know that jersey number 19 and 14, who started yesterday, or rather 5, are not on the pitch. They are of equal strength that you could expect. We are also unsure about the other players that are still to feature from the bench of Malawi, but from the tactical play and technique that they possess, you could tell that they are a team that is ready and a team that is composed and fully fresh and coming to destroy whatever comes in front of them.
Now, Salome, of course, I'm going to officially name her our prediction guru. Prediction guru, what is your prediction for the second half of this match?
I'm seeing 4 more goals coming.
4 more goals. So if my math suits me right, 1 + 1 is 2, but 3 + 4 is 7. And that is Salome's prediction for the end of the 90 minutes. Well, is she going to be right? Well, only time will tell as we head into that second half. Of course, stay tuned for some action of that first one if you missed something.
Welcome back to the second half. That is of Malawi versus Comoros at the Hage Geingob Stadium. If you're just joining us, the score is of course 3-0. That is in favor of Malawi. Let us see what the second half has in store for us. Will Comoros give a better account of themselves, or will Malawi run rampage against this Comoros team?
Absolutely, now sets in. Hopefully, coach just having a pep talk, not pep talk, but more of a telling them what's the way forward during halftime. Hopefully that works. Malawi here now, ready to start things off. That's Chilimba in the center. And here we are underway now for the second half at the Hage Geingob Stadium. That is for the COSAFA U17 Girls Championship. It is Malawi leading here already by 3-0. They will be hoping to keep that momentum going. And now, Samuel here. Hooks it forward. It's just blocked here, taken away by Comoros. Making sure that probably now just making sure that they keep it as far as possible from the Malawian attacking side. But here comes Malawi now. It's should be Mzima there on the right. Just take it away. Maybe a few substitutions we might see. Seeing some of the players there warming up. And now this throw in from Enoch. Enoch here with the throw. It's they give away the first corner kick of this second half. Here Comoros. Now we'll be taking this one. We'll see. It's Kachali. It's always between Kachali or Umali. They do very well with them. And now here comes Kachali into the box. Just, how, and that's a goal right there. That was sloppy from the defense there. Scored by Mzima. Mzima here, Cecilia Mzima, the 14-year-old midfielder from Topic Academy, has scored immediately after halftime here. Immediately after halftime, Malawi score here. It's 4-0. What a game.
And Michelle, of course, this 4-0 scoreline automatically puts that is Comoros in the 3rd place of the group, with Namibia now being in the 2nd place of the group by virtue of the number of goals conceded.
Yeah, so now Namibia, we're probably hoping to get a win against Comoros tomorrow. If they want to, or vice versa with Comoros. They can get a win against Namibia. And now here the goal scorer, Mzima. Mzima now here to Umali, or rather Nyirenda. Now, Nyirenda here. Nyirenda to Kachali. Kachali here. Beautiful pass with Kachali here. Just still with Chilimba here. She's going for it. It's well blocked by Natasha. Still here in danger. Oh, Comoros have got to be careful here. They're looking very sloppy still at the back. Now the throw-in from Automani. Hoping to get something out of it, and not really being able to do so. Enoch here now, the defender. Picked up, kicks it to Mzima, the goal scorer. And now it's just taken here by... Oh well, Mzima. Trying to win it over here, but fails. This is a throw-in for Comoros here by Zolfat. And now, here comes Kachali. Kachali now to finding Chilimba here. Chilimba going for it. Here comes Chilimba now. Just straight to the arms of Natasha. That's a good chance for her, one-on-one with the goalkeeper.
Yes, Michelle, it was definitely, I can tell you, it was easier to score that ball than it is to miss it. And the player there opted for the difficult option, which is to miss it. But maybe justice for Comoros, because I think there was a foul leading up to that opportunity there.
Well, you come here. Here they come again. Now, Nyirenda here, going one for it, and she finds it. Oh well, she says that is a goal from Nyirenda there. Adilapa Nyirenda scores here. Not even 5 minutes, and Malawi have scored again this second half. Alinafe Nyirenda there from Craig Sporting, the 14-year-old, says, oh well, Chilimba misses. I'm going to make sure I get that goal. And there she is. What a goal there. Individual brilliance here from the midfielder. And she has scored here for Malawi. It is Malawi 5, Comoros 0 at the Hagegengop Stadium in this fixture of the COSAFA U17 Girls Championship.
And of course, just a highlight of goal number 4 there, coming from yet another set piece, with Comoros conceding the 4th goal there. Ladies and gentlemen, I can confirm to you that it is a sunny day that is in Windhoek, but it is absolutely raining goals here at the Hagegengop Stadium. That is in favor of Malawi, who are leading by 5-0.
Raining is the right term to use there, Setson. Absolutely have been coming for them. That miss there from Chilimba. She went for it, had the chance, just. And then, a few minutes later, Nyirenda saw the chance and she slammed it in the back of the net there. Beautiful piece of work there. Individual brilliance from Alinafe Nyirenda to score. 51 minutes here. Played. Only about less than 10 minutes played in this second half, and Malawi lead 5-0. And, but it does look like we have Natasha down again. Just being attended to by the medics here. Just hoping she's okay. But Setson, I mean, with this tournament, we saw earlier on that game there between last year's runners-up there, Lesotho defeating Botswana earlier on today. That was also quite an action-filled game in terms of competitiveness.
No, definitely.
Competitiveness, great to see. Because when you have a fixture like that, you have less goals, it also is a good thing, because it shows that both teams are a sense of, as I said, competitiveness there. Just that team there of Malawi, technical team, coach, probably should be feeling very relaxed. Feeling relaxed here, composed when you're 5-0 up this game, then you know. So, Sure, she feels. And our referee here. Play on. And here we go. Now it is Comoros with it here. Just unable to find. That's a forward there for Naifa. Here she comes. Now, Shafao to Omna. But it's well taken away here by Kachali. Now Kachali with a great pass, but sort of really had a vision, maybe too much power on that. Couldn't find anyone to really reach that ball there. But Malawi still have it. Samuel to Takwea now. Takwea here. Here comes Mtali. Mtali now to Samuel. That is now here with Enoch. Enoch here now to Nurenda. Now, here comes Enoch just tries to go for it here. It was blocked by Said. Zima there. Now, this throw in from Enoch. Enoch now here. It's picked up by Malawi. If a player down, maybe referees a shot here for, but it is a play on here. Now, this opportunity here for Malawi. It's still with Malawi, looking very dangerous into the box. And here comes Mzima now. It's picked up, just all blocked here. Here now. That should be shout here for the shot for handball. We had a player down. Just there, Shifao was, Alina Shifao, Anli Shifao rather, she was down, but looks like she's still good to go. Now, Natasha here, the goalkeeper. It had moments of also some injuries.
Yeah, and I mean, Michelle, she's been under tremendous pressure the whole game, hey? Kept quite busy, the likes of Banda and Umali here,
Absolutely.
as well as Nirenda. So every breather she can get, you know, she goes for it.
Absolutely. Now, some substitutions we are seeing here for Malawi. Very interesting to see there. We will be seeing Chawala come on as well as Kalua. We didn't have Kalua on yesterday, but we had Chawala start. So we'll be hoping to see. And here now, just as it goes to waste there, the ball. 56 minutes gone here. Still 5-0 for Malawi. Make your way to the Hagingop Stadium if you find yourself in the capital. Great weather, great height of football. Really relaxed atmosphere here. Somebody just again here. That should be Anli Chifao there, again, the captain, who is injured, or rather, that's just looking more dangerous now, Malawi there, warming up. I think maybe he's thinking, well, more goals. And the more goals, the better.
No, definitely. But yeah, Comoros player is still down. Let's hope that it's nothing serious.
Absolutely. And going for it. Just see what exactly transpired here with the captain. Oh.
I think, yeah, no, I think she rolled on her own.
Yeah.
She rolled the ankle.
And
those can be quite painful. So yeah, let's hope she'll be okay.
Absolutely, that hurts a lot. Can't tell you. But, Coach Chisomo Goma there would be pleased with this result. for the first time, if they do, they make it past. Okay, not for the first time. They did go through in 2022 when they won that bronze, but here, last time Malawi did not make it to the group stages, so we're very pleased now if they make it to the semi-finals. Just being carried out here, the captain, Anli Chifrao. Hopefully had a similar incident here yesterday in the Namibia versus Malawi game. But now, Malawi here. It's well taken by the goalkeeper, Banda. Absolutely, what a player she is. She is quite something. And as you say, this is a lot of opportunity for some of these players to get scouted. So, I mean, now Enoch here. Enoch just going for it herself. Really unable to. Sometimes I say, just gotta go for it. You never know. Get yourself a Puskas-worthy goal.
Out goes jersey number 10, Tamanda Chilimba. On goes jersey number 9, Traines Chawala. Out goes jersey number 6, Chrissy Mutali. And on goes jersey number 18, Juliet Kalua.
Yeah, that substitution's coming on now. The forward there, Traines Chawala coming on. Mutali is coming off now. And there you have it. Kalua coming on and replaces Chilimba. Chilimba having that opportunity, just unable to convert. You also had really played a pivotal part in some of those goals that were scored earlier. So now Malawi coming forward. Here comes Somali now. Here comes Malawi. Good chance. That was very dangerous. But now the Naidati there, Comoros defender, just making sure she does what she can to make sure that keeps the ball away. And on your side, that is the newly substituted in, rather just came on, that is Kalua.
And there was the
Juliet
opportunity
Kalua.
there for them to, of course, get that is goal number 6. But yeah, a save from the goalkeeper. This goalkeeper has been very busy, I can tell you, Michelle.
Absolutely, yeah. And we have another. We still have another player down here for Comoros. What does this say about the amount of times the players keep going down? Perhaps fitness issues.
Yeah, no, it could be fitness. Could be. Yeah, no. Apart from that, it could be fitness. Could be tiredness. You know, or just also serious injuries. You know.
Indeed. So some of the players here who are the substitutes. Because you always have to be ready in moments like this. That's when you know we have to step up, and it looks like maybe we might be having a situation like that. That is Anli Chifal there. Anli Chifal there, the captain, midfielder from USM de Mutsamupu. It's a club back home in Comoros. That's a repeat of that goal there from Malawi. Incredible. Always good from set pieces. Really wonderful piece of play here. It's a goal from Mzima. And that one there from Mirenda. Individual piece of work. She slots it in the back of the net. So far, maybe, do you think this game has reached your expectations, Setsa?
No, definitely. I mean, I saw Malawi play against Namibia yesterday, and I knew whoever they'll come up against will be in trouble, and that's exactly what's happening here. Malawi is a team that's full of goals.
I couldn't agree more. Now the ball here just goes straight to Natasha. Probably the busiest player on this. It came from Umali. Perhaps maybe also tiredness, as you mentioned, becoming a bit of an issue. We still have a player who's on the, also not on the field right now. She's still being treated by the medics, and now here Natasha, the goalkeeper, as well. But here she is, she's up now. Kalua there on your screen. Juliet, she plays for Ascent Academy, 15 years of age. Do have some of the players just warming up there for Comoros. Now, Malawi here. Malawi pushing forward. Here comes Nyirenda there. Or rather, straight for it. Oh, that could have been a really wonderful goal. That's Kalua, or rather Chawala, who just came on here trying to... Chawala going for it. Fresh legs. So, I mean, attempts like that for her, like best. And it's 64 minutes gone here at the Hagegengov Stadium in this really, like you mentioned, goals raining here at this in this encounter. Only coming from one side. Malawi are up 5-0. Just look back at that attempt there, shot on goal by Chawala. Unable to, but it was good. It was really good. Just maybe slightly. And this is now the ball pushing forward. We still haven't seen it. This is the first time we're probably seeing it this far from their end, Comoros.
Yeah,
now,
no. Let's see what they'll do here.
Now maybe a shout for... Now, Comoros pushing here, trying to get something, but it's yet to record. Really, I think even a shot on target here for Comoros. And here Chawala coming forward. Just should have been offside there. Should be an offside for Malawi. Let's see how that unfolded there. Just definitely, linesman, rather assistant referee, saw that one as clear as the day.
Substitution for Comoros. Off comes jersey number 6, Ahmed Natali. On goes jersey number 2, Giala Siaka. Off comes jersey number 7, Chabani Niafa. And on goes jersey number 12, Mohamed Aisa.
Some substitutions there we're seeing. Siaka coming on. I mean, what a game. Is he trying? Probably tired. They do need those fresh legs. So I do see why they use that time. Actually expected those substitutions to come a little bit earlier.
Yeah, expected them to come a bit earlier as well. But look, at the end of right now, I think Comoros is just trying to keep the scoreline down.
Yeah.
So
really more of a defensive. But also when you play so defensive, sets it can also cost you because you start scrambling. And now Malawi here, Banda with a wonderful pass here to Kalua, and just yet another foul here on one of the Comoros players who's down. This time around it's Riziki Nakidia who's fouled here by, she is fouled by Makwea, the captain. Joyce Makwea plays for Kukomantopa Queens back home in Malawi. And now, Malawi here. They are pushing forward as they always do. Just wonderful stuff here to witness. That's a from Umali. Umali finding Umzima now. Umzima here going for it. Really scrambling in the box now here, Comoros. And really lucky there. But Banda was, probably Banda now also aiming for a goal. She's had an incredible game. the youngster, Rebecca Banda. And we've got another player down here. Saeed Zolfati, the defender here. But she's up.
These medics have definitely been kept busy by the Comoros team.
Yeah, they just maybe a little bit hurt here. She's been one of the most active players for Comoros. Really seen her with those throw-ins, blocking some of those shots coming in. And the likes of Kachala. So she would be hoping that she's not too seriously hurt here, Comoros. And now, Malawi still with the ball here. And it's taken away by Omna. And now this throw-in from Enoch. Enoch now here with the throw-in. Looking for Umali. Umali gets it very nicely here. Straight to Natasha, but just sloppy slightly there. Lost it, and then she picked it up again, Natasha. Ahmed Natasha there. And she's still looking a little bit, she looks like she's in pain here. Maybe frustrating this could be for Malawi as well, seeing how many players keep going down and how play has to be stopped every other minute. Can be frustrating.
And also, it really does break momentum, Michelle.
Indeed. And I think if the scoreline were different, if Malawi were, let's say, it was a 0-0 situation or 1-0 in terms of goals, that would be more frustrating for the leading team. Because you want to keep playing, but so much stopping. Just there you're looking at Kalua there, who just was recently substituted in. She replaced Muntali just a few moments ago. Some of the spectators in the stands here to enjoy some football.
Substitution for Comoros. Off comes jersey number 5, Saeed Zulfait. And on goes jersey number 11, Abdul Nazran.
There you have it. We have a substitution. The number 11 there substituting Saeed, who has been really having a good game. That should be a shame. But fresh legs are always good. Nazra there will be replacing Saeed. See what exactly she can bring on here. Just definitely unable to continue here, Saeed. Also worried when you have these many injuries and you have a 20 squad squad here taking part in the tournament, and you lose about 4 players, let's say, in one game. How dangerous is that?
Yeah, very dangerous, because mind you, for the rest of the tournament you are forced to only play with a very thin squad, and even it affects your rotations, you know, as a team. So,
and you know they're facing up next, they'll be playing Namibia.
Yes.
So you gotta make sure also.
They're just showing how the goalkeeper exactly got injured from that opportunity, looking like she landed on her ankle there, and it seems the pain is on the ankle.
She's still down here, so being treated, being attended to. I'm sure the minutes that will be added on here will be quite something. Seeing how many times the referee had to stop play. Just a young substitute just came on here, and coach Chisoma Koma using this opportunity to just really still some sort of momentum, keep going. Obviously telling our players that they're doing a good job, just gotta keep that up. She'll be very happy with this performance here, Coach Chisoma. So well, Coach Chisoma Really hoping to go further in this tournament. That is one of the goal scorers, Cecilia Mzima, number 12 there from Malawi. Well, we're just talking about how long they have to wait for. And, is the Umali there, still looking for her hat-trick in this one. Scored the first 2 goals in the first half. And now, we're back. It's play here, underway. After that injury stop there for the goalkeeper, as well as Zaid, who was substitute off of Comoros. Malawi now just pushing here, looking for a 6th goal. And Kachali has got it here. Kachali now trying to find, she was probably looking for, but she got it on Enoch. Here's Enoch now, and it's out of play here. It should be, actually not, oh, she manages to catch it, Enoch. Takwea. To Enoch again, and now Enoch here comes Chawala. Chawala now here going, just another offside for Malawi. And really interesting match we're having here between the 2 sides. Second half, 5-0. Maybe the tempo of the game has slowed down a bit in this last 10 minutes or so, because of how many injuries we've been seeing. Now here comes Chawala here. And it's Comoros have got it now. We're taken by Bakar Ouna. There she is, the defender from Sporting, 15-year-old. It's by Said Omar. Felicia is the one who threw that one in. And now was the defense of Malawi is stacked. Very good one. Got Samuel there. Got Enoch as well. There's Samuel to finding Kalua here. Now Kalua finding should be offside there. Should be an offside too. I think that should be Umali.
Yeah, that pass was just slightly delayed there. Otherwise, Banda would have been in to provide that cross for Umali.
Starting to feel a little bit too relaxed this game now. Obviously because of the score. But Malawi now, here they come. That's Chawala. Chawala here. Still going after it. But it is out of play and it's a throw-in for Malawi. Enoch here with this one. Enoch just unable to really find. Probably looking for Umali there, but now going for Malawi again. Enoch, here comes Umali now. I mean Enoch. She finds there is Kachala. Kachala here to Enoch again. It's should be an offside to Chawala. Gotta be careful of this many offsides. But I mean, being 5-0 up, perhaps gives them that ease. Definitely looking for that 6th goal now. Slowly kind of struggling to find it in this few minutes. Now, Malawi pick it up here. That should be Kalua with that wonderful cross in here for Banda. Banda still going here. Banda has got it. Incredible sort of play there from Banda. What a wonderful. Hey!
What a goal.
It's a goal there.
Umali finally getting a hat-trick, it seems there.
What a player there. Of course, Faluna Umali with a third. And wonderful. We've got to talk about that play there from Banda. Wonderful stuff. And
Faluna Umali, 6 goals for Malawi against Comoros.
She has put her team in much more confidence. I think 5-0 is confidence, but just keep
Malawi leading by 6 goals
you
to
keep
0
scoring.
against Comoros. It's the
But
second
yeah,
half.
I mean, wow, what individual piece of skill there by Banda to provide that assist again.
I mean, the goalkeeper here of Malawi, Manda, Dorothy Manda, really not seeing the ball at all. So 6-0 it is here now at the Hagingop Stadium. Malawi ahead, and here comes that shot there from Malawi, and looks like we have a player down. Maybe just got hurt here. That should be painful for her.
Yeah, it looks like a muscle injury. And look, it's the second game. It's 80 minutes in, so it could be cramps.
That's Mzima there, the scorer of that third goal. Cecilia Mzima with that one. Oh my, I certainly hope she's not too hurt. But we've seen that attempt there on goal. What was really wonderful. Going for it. There's the goal scorer, Umari, just passing by. Looks like coach is going to make a few substitutions here. The goalkeeper as well. I think it's an interesting way to substitute the goalkeeper. Rotating the players maybe a little bit.
Yeah, this is an interesting one. I mean, this goalkeeper has not had anything to do this whole game.
Rhonda Peter there, the goalkeeper. It's coming on for. Now, the ball here with Malawi, Enoch, or rather Kachala, and he gets picked up here beautifully. Here comes Malawi now, going for it, and just slightly. Oh, that should be Banda. I think Banda really looking for her goal now.
Yeah, I know, and she absolutely deserves it, to be honest, Michelle.
Absolutely, she does. She's been having an incredible game, giving those crosses in. Wonderful passing skills, too. Cecilia, or rather Emily Samuel there, the defender. Not so much work to do at the back. And now, Sir Comoros trying to keep going here. Just around 10 minutes to go before we find out how many minutes will be added on in this one for additional time. And another player down here.
Again, the medics are called onto the pitch. I'm telling you, the medics are being kept busy in this game.
Busy indeed, very busy here. That should be Raziki Nakidia, forward, who's down 14-year-old. Umali there, just should be feeling relaxed with that third goal. She has a hat-trick.
Just look at that turn there from Banda, Michelle. What a turn and what a cross.
One time, she sees it, she scores it. Wonderful player. Really good for the eye to watch Umali. And that was an attempt there. Just Banda, just slightly seeing the target there. But, some of the players that are preparing to come on here, including a goalkeeper.
Substitution for Malawi.
Interesting.
Off goes jersey number 12, Cecilia Mzima. On goes jersey number 14, Chisomo Maltera. Off goes jersey number 15, Faluna Umali. On goes jersey number 11, Orin Luhanga. Off goes jersey number 1, Dorothy Manda. On goes jersey number 20, Rhoda Peter.
Just some of those changes there. The lady who has not seen much of the game, really. She's coming off. Dorothy Manda being replaced here by Rhonda Peter, the goalkeeper from Luinda Academy, 14 years of age. There she is coming on to maybe relax some more. I think it's just more of a rotational type of making sure that everybody gets a chance to get a taste of the game, which is really good from the coach. Great decision.
Yeah, no, it's look, at the end of the day, you need to keep your players, you know, as less tired as possible, and that only happens when you continuously rotate the team. So yeah, it's a good tactic there from the Malawian coach.
Indeed. Here she is, ready to some action on the field. There's 84 minutes gone here at the Higgingham Stadium. Malawi in the lead, 6 goals to 0. And now the captain, Makwea, finds just a confirmation of Rhoda Peter there coming on, the goalkeeper. Enoch here, as well as we also had Mzima, the goal scorer, come off. Telera, we saw her yesterday, she's on, as well as Umali. Umali is off. Paluna Umali is off here, replaced. Now, Malawi coming for it here. Just start to play. And definitely a rotational tactic here from the coach, who's taking off somebody like Umali. Then you know you're set. Sort of, in football you're never satisfied, but maybe getting there. It's now just a replay of that there, how that played out here. Beautiful stuff. Just really, I must say, the officiating really good. And now Comoros here, trying to move it as forward as possible, just to keep it out of danger. That should be Hamadi, the 16-year-old from FC United Domoni. But a throw-in will be from the newly substituted player. And so Malawi here, really still looking for more goals. Kachala was had a really good game. She was the player of the match in that match against Namibia yesterday.
But Michelle, who do you think deserves player of the match in this game?
It should be Umali, really. I mean, you had Banda. I mean, they did a good job as well. So it's a bit. Yesterday we said Umali got it, but she didn't. It went to Kachala.
Yeah. So today I think it's definitely between Banda, Umali, and Nyirenda.
Nyirenda, yeah, really good game. Just the goal, getting her first start of the game here. Peter, the goalkeeper. And now Kalua here. Kalua finds Banda. Lady, she's really looking for that goal, certainly. Now Banda here gives it to Kalua. Back to Banda. They are playing some wonderful football here. Now Banda gets it again. She's pushing it into the box, just unable to find really anyone to. She's probably looking for Kachala or rather Chawala, to get it in the back of the net. We've got another player down here.
And again, the medics are on the field.
Yeah. They are really. She looks like she's in a lot of pain. And just Nazara there, trying to give her some sort of comfort, telling her that it will be okay. Some of these players also playing their very first international, or rather regional, tournaments for the country. So I have a few that played in last year's edition. In last year's edition there in Johannesburg, South Africa. Comoros, of course, mentioning there, as I mentioned earlier, getting their first draw against Eswatini, 0-0. All the other games, unfortunately, unable to, actually did not score a single goal at that tournament.
Wow.
Says a lot.
Yeah, no, definitely does. definitely does.
Now, maybe the players on the bench just thinking, is it me? Who's next? Because anytime a player goes down, you have to wonder who will be replacing. And the referee just really doing wonderful. Limpotsa Lebuka of Lesotho here. And now Malawi are in for it here, still pushing for that 7th goal. And Makwea chasing after it here, the captain, is unable to reach it. And now, here comes Samuel with a throw-in to Kalua here. Kalua going for it. Kalua now finds Banda. Banda now finds, there you have it, that's a wonderful opportunity here. Just well taken by the goalkeeper, Natasha. Wonderful stuff here. Kalua really also living up to that expectation. Wonderful stuff here. Just, unfortunately. Now, it is here for Comoros, have the ball. Just looking at that slightly. Obviously. Now, as we said here, said Comoros really just doing as much as they can to keep the ball out of danger here.
Yeah, no, definitely at this point you just need to try to keep the scoreline respectful.
Yeah. Yeah, now, Malawi trying to wrap things up here, nearing the final, already into the final moments of the game. Makwea here, the captain, passes it on beautifully to Samuel. Samuel now finds Kalua. Kalua now here pushing forward. Kalua here, going all up against everybody else. And she's a beautiful pass here to Chawala, just a little bit too fast for her here.
5 minutes additional time, 5 minutes additional time.
Oh wow, sets and 5 minutes added on here. I would have probably guessed around 10 minutes, seeing how many players were down.
Yeah, considering the injuries. But look, I think Comoros will be happy with those 5 minutes because they want this game to be over as soon as possible.
Yeah. Just there now, you're seeing Rizik and Akidia, one of the players that have been on since the beginning, still on here. The 14-year-old forward from USM de Mudu, pardon me. Now here, Enoch finds Kachala. Kachala now here, passing it through beautifully to just unable to keep it here. She was trying to look for. And now Nyirenda was still on here, still pushing forward. And now Kachala here. Kachala finds Enoch. Now Enoch off to. Here comes the substitutes here. Enoch. Kachala. Enoch again. Just fouled slightly there on the edge of the box. That would be a good opportunity for them to get a goal. It's 5 minutes added on here. That should be, is that Nyirenda? That should be Nyirenda there. Who is also one of the players that have been on since the beginning of the game. You said could be a good contender for player of this match. This is a very good opportunity here for Malawi to get a 7th. This is Chawala. Chawala to take this one on. Chawala Trines here. Will she try to get this one in? And she goes for it. Wow, what a wonderful shot here. Well read by Natasha, the goalkeeper there.
Indeed, a beautiful free kick there. And again, goalkeeper comes to the rescue of Comoros. I'm telling you, Michelle, the goalkeeper is the one standing between Malawi and this scoreline being at least 10-0.
Absolutely, definitely. Has kept the team in this game. Credits to her. Now this throw in from Enoch. We haven't really seen a corner in a while. It's surprising. It's been a game of corner in the first half. That slowed down a little bit in the second half. It's wonderful, really, for her to get that save there. And now here, Enoch Chawala, just straight to the goalkeeper here. Now, Natasha kicks it away. We are still pushing. Malawi is still going. Yirenda here now. Going forward, gives it to, probably looking for Banda. Should be Banda here. Banda pushing forward. Now, just well defended here by the youngster. Bako Omna there of Comoros, the defender. Now we get a corner. This is Chawala here for this corner. She kicks it into the box. Will she find anyone here? And just, well, it finds, still have Telera here. Telera going. And straight to, oh, what a wonderful shot there on goal by Kachala. Kachala probably was looking for a goal. She's been in this one. Wonderful passes in there. What a player. What a player that is. Talandira Kachala then. Still, a few seconds to go before the referee blows her whistle. Ah, wonderful stuff to see there from Peter. Ronda Peter here, and now Malawi here, pushing, maybe to get in this final moments 7th goal. Well cleared away. Just Bako Omna had a good game. She's really been getting those blocks in there, making sure that she keeps the ball as far away from. Now, that's referee says no. Ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. That is the final whistle here. It's a very incredible fixture between Malawi and Comoros. It ends here at the Hayagengop Stadium. Malawi 6. Comoros L.
Of course, Malawi proving just to be a level ahead of Comoros there, proving to be quite strong and dominant in this game by, you know, those 6 goals, that is 2-0, and that of course guarantees them progression to the next stage in this tournament.
Absolutely, we'll just be finding out soon who is the player of the tournament.
Goes to jersey number 15, Faluna Umali of Malawi.
Well deserved there. Saw it coming, isn't it, Setsen, like you said?
Yeah, no, Omali definitely deserved that. She just slightly missed out on it, that is yesterday, and today she ensured that she gets that the hands on that trophy. Kudos to her, well done to her, and well done to the Malawian team.
Absolutely. Hat-trick.
She also receives the match ball for scoring a hat-trick against Comoros.
Over soon for that.
And of course, in addition to the player of the trophy, she also gets the match ball for having scored. That is a hat-trick, yes.
It's Faluna Umali. So far, she has 4 goals in this tournament. Yesterday, she got herself a goal as well. The 3rd goal against Namibia. So she will also be vying for that player of the tournament, perhaps, and as well as top goal scorer.
Yes, she'll definitely be eyeing the golden boot for this tournament, Michelle.
Just some of the players there, of course, the Comoros players. They'll be proud of themselves. I mean, being a part of the tournament is always, playing a team like Malawi is never easy with that type of, but perhaps could have conceded even more. So maybe that's a positive. All right, we cross over now to, that is on the touchline, that is CJ with Salami Yambo.
Coach, congratulations on making the semi-finals first and foremost. How are you feeling after that successful victory?
Yeah, today I'm feeling very great because this is what I wanted. I wanted my girls to proceed into the semis, and we have achieved what we wanted. And the way they have played today, they have really given me confidence that we are there and we will achieve our goal.
Coach, what do you make of a talent and a gem like Umali in your side? How easy is it to coach a player like such?
As I said from Malawi, that my players, they are always play according to our instructions. Today, I instructed them to push more pressure in front, and you can see that our transition from the center to up front was really, really good, and we have managed to have more goals.
Coach, maybe just lastly, what do you make of Comoros and the effort that they presented today?
The way Comoros they have played, they have really frustrated us because they are used their tactics for delaying tactics, which was bad to us because we wanted more goals.
Congratulations, Coach, and best of luck in the semi-finals.
Thank you very much.
Coach, what do you think went wrong for your side today?
Qu'est-ce que vous pensez qui n'a pas marché aujourd'hui?
Ce qui n'a pas marché aujourd'hui parce que il fait froid.
He believes it was because it was cold. Maybe the weather might have affected their performance.
Coach, you will be facing off against the home side, Namibia, in your next match. What are some things that you would like to fix before then?
Vous allez jouer contre la Namibie. Qu'est-ce que vous allez faire différemment pour ne pas encore avoir les mêmes résultats?
Non, on va rectifier d'abord comment on défend parce qu'on a beaucoup de difficultés à défendre.
We are going to rectify our defense because that is our greatest difficulty.
Best of luck, Coach, with the rest of the tournament.
Bonne chance pour la durée du tournament.
Merci.
Thank you.
And that concludes day 2, match 2, all done and dusted at 90 minutes and 6 points the difference at the end of the day. Malawi securing that semi-final spot and beating Comoros with 6 goals to 0. Now, I don't want to say you missed out, Salome, but you just missed out with 1 goal. How are you feeling after that? Of course, 6 points difference at the end and not 7 as you predicted.
I think if it wasn't of a bit of off line in officiation from the referee, it could have counted unnecessary offside being called. But yes, I was close. It is 3 points. They made it and they are top of the group and already waiting for their next opponent to proceed to the next semi-final.
How do you think that mentally works on Malawi, knowing that they're the first team to secure that semi-final spot and move on to the next stage of the competition?
They should be in a very good space. You have many days for you to recover, to regroup, to study the other opponents who are still upcoming, in the likes of Zambia and Group C as well, for them to play, and then you study them. You have enough time as opposed to those that are only going to complete their group matches tomorrow.
Salome, we touched ever so slightly on Umali at halftime, but ultimately we saw her taking the player of the match as well as the match ball. Talk to us about a talent such as her and how easy does that make a coach's job ultimately at the end of the day?
When you have a player like Umali, well built, a fast player on the pitch, on the ball, a great finisher, physically felt on the pitch, it's not easy to score a hat-trick. Not many players score hat-tricks, and for a player to manage to get these 3 goals and of course, many might argue to say it's Comoros, but even yesterday she was showing really to be the difference in the team. It's for her to take it forward and make sure that it's pressure on herself in any other game that is forthcoming. We do have expectations as spectators to see her also put balls behind the net.
Now, Salome, when I was talking to the Comoros coach, of course, him alluding to their defensive effort moving up front in terms of taking on Namibia, and that will be something that they'll be looking at in terms of improving before that next match. Do you agree with his sentiments?
Every coach comes with a plan. Just make sure that the plan have got 2 coins, because you have opponents that also have a plan. Whose plan is going to be better off? We are yet to see once they take center stage tomorrow. Unfortunately, they don't have a chance to rest, and we saw a lot of players going down. So let's see what is going to square off once they meet here tomorrow.
Now, Salome, we've touched about the physicality from Malawi yesterday, today, but do you think there was a very big difference in conditioning and intensity between these 2 sides for today?
I think yesterday was a really physical game, almost 50-50 in most cases, even though it ended at least 60-40. But for today, Malawi seems to be enjoying themselves and just doing a light training session. They didn't have to put in so much effort. They used basic skills. It's pass the ball and move into space and cross and finish, and that worked for them. So I think it was a bit of a relaxation from the Malawian team.
Now, as we could see, of course, Malawi is securing that vital semi-final spot, but it didn't come without hard work. Of course, as we look at the log, Malawi is securing 6 points, just like as they did at halftime, but this time with a 6-point goal difference. So they moved their goal difference up to 9 and securing those vital 6 points, making them the first team to qualify for the semi-finals. Namibia in a better spot now to the dismay of that is Comoros, as they've got a -6 points goal difference. So unfortunately for Comoros, and they'll be having to put in a lot more work against Namibia. But for the Namibian fans, delighted to see that we're in a better position to fight for that second spot or second best team to perhaps make it through to the semi-finals, Salome.
Yeah, Namibians just need to come to the party. The fields are empty. If they could come and really support the girls, I'm sure they'll be able to go through. It's on a positive note. You mentioned the goal difference is -3 for Namibia, -6 for Comoros. It would be great that they could win against Comoros so that they could take the goal line to be in their advantage and perhaps hope for a miracle, what happens in other groups, so that they could come out as the best runner-ups.
Now, Salome, in terms of tomorrow, we know there's some exquisite lineups again. Once again, as we see Group B and Group C in action, we've got the likes of Mozambique that will be in action against Mauritius for the first time at the 2025 edition. Talk to us about your predictions in terms of that match.
Again, not too far away from Comoros. Mozambique will be doing a great job against Mauritius, in my opinion. I feel Mauritius are almost in the same boat as Comoros in terms of the women's football development in their country. Not much to be expected. I foresee a much better game for Mozambique tomorrow. I mean, they put on a show against Zambia. They went down 4-0, but they put in a fight. And against the likes of Mauritius, of course, they will be having a great game and hopefully take the 3 points.
Hopefully for them. But another great game to look forward to is, of course, Botswana and Zimbabwe, the battles of the neighbors, if you'd like. Talk to us about your predictions surrounding that, especially seeing Botswana and how they showed up here today against Lesotho.
That is one of the games that is not going to be easy, unpredictable. Zimbabwe had always had great teams from their nation. Botswana showed character today, but the opponents tomorrow have changed. We don't know how that is going to come out, but I foresee a match that is going to be 50-50, and the one that is going to make their chances count will be able to take the 3 points.
There we have it. Thank you so much, Salome, for today's analysis as well as commentary, and joining us and giving us your expert guru opinion on what transpired here today. We really appreciate it.
Thank you.
There you have it, of course. That is day 2 and game 2 done and dusted. Another 2 games in the pocket, making it 4 games for this year's 2025 COSAFA u17 edition here in Windhoek, Namibia. Of course, just a reminder for those games for tomorrow: Mozambique versus Mauritius. Going to be a stellar match to watch. That game kicks off at 12, as well as Botswana and Zimbabwe, a battle of the neighbors, as they would say, and it's going to be absolutely delighting. So do join us tomorrow again. As I said, FIFA Plus, COSAFA TV, NBC Plus and NBC2, where you could find all the action that you need to find. So do join us tomorrow. From me and the entire crew behind the scene that has been working tirelessly to bring you the action, it's good night and see you tomorrow morning.